what's their life going to look like when they're tired, when they're old, when they're wrinkly, when they're not attractive, when they still have those ugly, ugly, ugly tattoos and the piercings? Who's going to be by their side?
Welcome to today's episode of God Forbid Women Do Anything, and no matter what choice you make, sweetie, you're wrong. On today's episode, we get to hear from the fun police, Terry Schilling, president of the American Principles Project, which, let's be honest, is just a trans hate project. So today you'll get to hear about how Terry hates when women... That's it, he hates when women. He hates when women do anything. He's not a fan of women.
One of the biggest ones, and I think potentially one of the most pernicious because it has the potential to divide even families, is that Republicans are anti-women. Now, one of the big narratives obviously being pushed is abortion. And at the bottom of that, it has to do with wanting to limit women's freedom. And it seems to me that in our current society, that's what the ultimate moral good is to many people. It's just my ability to do whatever I want without any responsibility to anyone else. That's why, before I get your answer, I want to bring your attention to a really disturbing TikTok trend. No, it's not Osama bin Laden. It's actually one where people are celebrating, specifically young women celebrating childlessness. Go ahead and take a look.
Yes, I too consider videos of women having fun to be disturbing TikTok content. And so does Terry. But just wait, because I have thoughts on his thoughts.
Terry, what are your thoughts?
It's really sad, right? I mean, these women, they're living it up now. They are, getting theirs now. But when they're 80, when they're 60, when they're 50, what's their life going to look like? When they're tired, when they're old, when they're wrinkly, when they're not attractive, when they still have those ugly, ugly, ugly tattoos and the piercings, who's going to be by their side?
Because women with children are notoriously not tired, even at 50 or 60 or 80, the three ages women hit. And mothers are absolutely never allowed to have tattoos. It's in your paperwork. When you decide to become a mother and you file for it, they do a body check to make sure you don't have any tattoos, single women only. Oh, and they notoriously also don't have friends because single women don't have friends, only mothers have friends, and that's the reason they actually have children, if you didn't know, is so that they can have friends. They force their children to be their friends because single women don't have any friends, and that's what he means when he says no one will be there for them when they're older.
Right? You can either work now and play later or play now and work later. And I think the smart thing to do right now is when you got all the energy is to put your time in, make the investments. They're cashing in before they even have earned anything or deserve anything, right? These are these vacations that they're showing. I'm just seeing it on my screen. Like, that is something that you get as a reward after decades of long work and sacrifice to your children. But none of these kids have ever sacrificed, right? And I think that's the real problem is sacrifice is the only thing really necessary for love.
This is one of the biggest fundamental differences between how conservatives think we should exist and how liberals think we should exist. Conservatives think that life is meant to be suffering. You're not supposed to enjoy life until you have earned the right to enjoy life. You're supposed to suffer and grind and work 50 hours a day so you're able to go to Disney World once when you're 70 and you retire and it's not going to be fun anymore. And you're supposed to have kids because we need more workers for the working class so that we have people to work at our fast food restaurants and to sell us clothes so that we don't have to do that. You have to supply that and you have to suffer at the same time. They absolutely hate when you enjoy life, especially when you enjoy life at a young age, when there are certain things you can just enjoy better. Or if you've decided to live a different lifestyle than the one they have prescribed. It's like they think, I want the traditional family structure with a picket fence and 2 kids. And you're like, okay, you can go do that. Have fun. They're like, no, it doesn't count if you don't do it too. Everybody has to do it.
Punks. I mean, they're punks. They're worthless. They aren't contributing anything to the world. They are sucking from the world. But yet they want to call families like mine and others that have lots of children, that are investing in the future, that are raising the next generation of voters and citizens and workers and doctors and everything. They brand us as the leeches.
I am a punk, and I'm worthless, and I'm a leech on society. How, you may ask? I don't know. I don't know how me not having children makes me any one of those things. But it's right there. He just said it out loud. Conservative men think that if you're a woman who doesn't supply children to the world, you're worthless. Apparently that's what they mean by earning your keep. If women want to earn their keep, they have to produce children. Otherwise, you're a leech on society. How dare you go to the grocery store and get food and take a trip to Bali if you're not providing us with children? How dare you? Like, my God, what year is it? What, is this 2023? Almost 2024? Is it? Is it really? Because I feel like this is the 50s. Anyway, have kids, don't have kids, continue to do whatever you want. Women, live a life that makes you happy and don't listen to punks like this. Thank you for watching. Don't tell women what to do. Check out my YouTube channel, Bad Gamer Wyatt, my personal YouTube channel. Check it out. I'll see you there. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.